everybody and welcome back to the channel, and if you're here for the very first time, you're really welcome and it's nice to meet you. I'm Jane and my husband Mike is behind the camera. We're British, early retirees, we have absolutely no debt and we've paid off the mortgage, and we live a thrifty and frugal life here in Brittany in northwest France. And every Sunday we share an aspect of our private life, something that we do personally on a regular basis to save money. And today is all about how we get the best deals and pay the best prices in the supermarket. Now, in the past, we were always looking for the best prices and the best deals, weren't we? So we could keep our supermarket budget as low as we possibly could. I do not think that is even feasibly or practically possible anymore, not to keep it low. What we're all doing now when we're looking for the very best deals and the very best prices is so we can actually just stick to our supermarket budget. And those are the things that I'm going to be sharing with you today. And I know you might be thinking, but isn't that unique to France? I'm going to share with you how the methods that I use are transferable to other countries, and you can use them in your own way, in your own supermarkets. Let's get started. I'm going to start with giving you some background information because I'm a great believer in being honest and transparent. First of all, we're retired. Secondly, we can go shopping on any day that we like because obviously we're not tied to going to work on certain days. We can go to a supermarket any time of the day that we like. We can go whenever we see the offers, or we can stay home and eat what we've got in store. That's another thing that you need to know. We don't have to shop just in one supermarket. You may well have to just shop in one supermarket because that might be the only supermarket that there is where you live. We have 2 discount stores close to us. We have Netto and we have Lidl. You might live in the UK where you have Lidl and Aldi very close together. You might live where there are many supermarkets. So we have the option of many supermarkets. We have the option of 2 discounters. So I think that was important for me to tell you that first. Let's get on with the strategies that I use to get the best deals from those supermarkets. The supermarkets are not making finding the deals easy. They make you work for it, and I'm prepared to do the work to save money. The first thing I do is that I make sure that I know all of the supermarket websites. I go to the supermarket websites and I familiarise myself with it, and I familiarise myself with all the deals and all the offers. And I don't stop on the first page. I will scroll through. I will open up the promotional materials, which is usually a PDF. I'll open it up and read it through. If anything catches my eye, I can screenshot it, or I don't screenshot it, by the way. What I do is I have a notepad next to me and I'm writing it down. I also write down the product barcode number because it's very easy to buy the wrong ones, get to the till, think, oh, I don't want to go all the way back and buy the wrong stuff. So there's the first thing. Familiarise myself with the websites, familiarise myself with all of the deals in there, because sometimes there's one part of the promotional deal and there's another part that only some people will know about. So I will scroll through all of it, open up different pages, look through it, and I write notes. And then if I find a good deal, what I make sure is I go to the other supermarkets as well, because there are patterns. If beef is on offer, it's on offer everywhere. If pork is on offer, it's on offer everywhere. If shampoo, conditioner, toiletries, shower gel's on offer, it's on offer everywhere. And then I start looking for the best deals across the supermarkets. And there's something else I want to share with you that I do, and I think it's really important. They will often have this week's deals and next week's promotional as well. They never give you more than 2 weeks. But look at next week's as well in the other shops, because some of those are a week behind that pattern, and it's important to wait. So one shop might give you 80% off. I'll explain to you how that works. One of you might give you 90% off, but make sure that you cross-reference I do this. Now, if you've got time to scroll through Facebook, if you've got time to sit there watching videos on YouTube or playing games on your phone, you have got the time to once a week dedicate a little bit of time to doing your research on the prices. Look for the dates as well when those prices are released. Let's get on to a few more strategies. The next thing that I do to make sure I get the absolute best deals is I have got all the supermarket apps on my phone. I've then got all of those apps in one folder on the front page where I can find them easily on my phone. So I'm not scrolling through my phone going, oh, where's my Lidl app, or where's my Intermarché app, or where's my Leclerc app. I've got them all in one place. And some of the deals are only available on the app. So all of my store cards are on each of the apps. All of the store cards here in France, and it might be unique to us, it might happen in other countries as well, we accumulate cash back on those cards. So I cannot physically lose my card. Every single one of them is on my card, and I just literally open the app. Within the app, I can find the button to press, and up on the screen will come my barcode. And when they ask me, do you have a loyalty card? Do you have a card fidelity? I just give them my phone and they bip it. And those points of actually cash back go straight onto my phone. So I make sure before I get to the supermarket that my app is working, and make sure before I go to the door that the app will open, and make sure before I've gone in there that I have checked everything on my apps, and some of them with the discounts. For example, on the Lidl app, to give you 10%, 20%, 15% discount, you've got to physically go through and tick each one that you want the discount for. And I make sure that I just take a second before I get out of the car, before I go into the store, that I have got my app working, I have got my app open. Sometimes in the supermarket, the telephone, the internet reception isn't so good, but it works well at the till. And it just stops me getting a bit anxious if I know it's working and it's ready. So I make sure I've made the most of that. I've ticked all the discounts. One supermarket called Leclerc, you've actually got to tick the discount to get it. I make sure I've scrolled through, and if I think the internet is a bit flaky wherever I'm going, where I've got the store card on my phone, I will do a screenshot of each of those, and I've got a photograph folder with each of those store cards screenshotted, so I can just open it up and they've got the barcode reader and they can do that. Because there's nothing worse, and I have been into a Lidl where there was absolutely no internet signal. Never been so frustrated in my life. I went in there to get my offers, couldn't use them. It was a big lesson that now I've always got the card as a digital photograph that they can use. So, does your supermarket have apps? I'm sure my country isn't the only country where we have apps where you can open that app and find the discounts and all of those digital money-saving coupons and money-saving codes that you can use. The other thing with that is with the store card. If you've got the physical store card, lots of the offers are only available now with the store card. Viewers in the UK, that is very true, isn't it? With places like Tesco's, Morrison's, places like that. You can only get the discount now with the store card. So whether you use the app or whether you use the store code, they are very much worth having. I know it's an inconvenience, but this one I really do believe in, and it can be annoying, is turn on your notifications for those apps. So if anything flashes up on that you think is a super good deal and you've got some money set aside, you won't forget it. And the other thing about those apps is don't forget to look at them and keep them updated as well. Now let's talk timing, and I'm going to split this into smaller bite-sized pieces. The timing, for example, is when to go. I'm going to start off with timing. If your supermarket has a really fantastic deal, you're going to need to get there early. And I understand absolutely that not everybody can do that. I get that. And we witnessed that on Wednesday. Our supermarket had an incredibly good deal, 80% off dishwasher tablets. And when we got there, some of those deals had already gone. And the store opened at 9 and we got there at 9:30. So it just shows if there is an incredibly good deal, you might need to get there as soon as the store opens. The next part of timing is make sure that you, if you can, and I understand some of you cannot, that you might need to split your bargain hunting, your deal hunting to different days. Our supermarkets here release their deals on different days. I know, isn't that annoying? Netto release their deals on a Monday. Super U release their deals on a different day. Leclerc release their deals on a Wednesday. And here's something else. Some of them have deals every single week where they'll take an item and it is on promo every single week. And they're fantastic. So our local supermarket called Super U, this week on a Thursday, all hot drinks, tea, coffee, whatever it was, hot chocolate, all of it was 34% off. And that money went back as cash back onto your card. And I knew that that was going to be popular because it said there, clearly, not in small print, in bold print, limited to 10 items of each per person. So they knew, didn't they, that they were going to have a run on that. But that is part of your research that you have to do. That's not widely advertised. The other thing with our supermarkets, they are is they don't release that information of what they're going to deeply discount, sometimes until the day before. But you get wise to it, and you do get wise to it, because I now can see these patterns. If one, like I said to you earlier, if one company, one supermarket is selling tea, coffee, hot chocolate, herbal teas with a discount, you can bet that the manufacturers and people are following a pattern and releasing those deals. So it's not only timing, the time of the day, but make sure that you know the days of your supermarket. And you might be thinking to yourself, but that's France. And I want to relate this back to you. Wherever you are, find out from your supermarkets the days that the deals are released. Maybe you've got a favourite cashier in your supermarket. Maybe you know somebody in there. Maybe you can ask them, what day are your deals? Or you could just do what we have done and check out on the websites and familiarise yourself with the apps and make sure that you're following those patterns, like there's always a deal on a Tuesday, or there's always a deal on a Wednesday, or the offers come out on a Monday, or the offers come out on a Tuesday. So you are aware and you know not only the right time, but the right day to go, so you get the very best deals. It's really important that I share with you that I'm not just buying what's on offer because it's on offer. I have a list of the things that I need. It's my shopping list, that's all it is. And I know in advance what I'm going to need. I know I'm going to need laundry liquid. I know I'm going to need fabric conditioner. I know I'm going to need cleaning products. I know I'm going to need toiletries, toilet paper, all of those things. And those food items that I want to put away, I have got zero beef in my freezer at the moment, and I will have zero beef in my freezer until a really good offer comes up. And I'll make sure I leave enough space in my freezer to put away a good amount of beef if and when it is next on a really good deal. So I wanted to put that out there. I'm not just buying things just nilly-willy. I don't do that. I've got a list at the moment, the things that I am looking for. Tinned food. If any tinned food comes up on offer, and it's tinned food that I use, tinned peas, I always keep tinned peas, tinned baked beans, tinned beans in tomato sauce, or tinned beans that I use in any of my cooking, and they're on offer, they're on my list. Coffee. We're coffee drinkers. We get through a bag of coffee a week. If those coffee offers come up, like I mentioned, at a local supermarket, I'm on it. Those are on my list. I'm always going to need toiletries, bathroom tissue, cleaning products. If those are coming up, those are really, really expensive. Those are the things that I would buy a little bit more of. So I think it was important that I mentioned that to you as well. I'm not, I don't think any of us would we? We're frugal, sensible. Not going to do that. We're not buying things just because they're on offer. We're buying them because they're on our list, we need them, we want them, and they're a good deal. The next is something else I think is really important that I want to share with you, and it's when something is on a massive deal, it can be tempting to overbuy. So when you've done your research and you've cross-referenced and you've got your apps ready to go and you've got your discount codes ready to go, and you know how much you can buy, the supermarket say you can buy 10 or you can buy 6, and you know that, and all of that is ready, then you or I need to calculate how much you're actually going to use, how much you actually need. And this is what I do. So when the supermarket was deeply discounting dishwasher tablets, 80% off, I made sure that I bought enough for the year. There was 90 tablets in each one. I do 1 load of dishes per day. I knew that 3 boxes of that, 3 times 90, 360, I've already got some in the cupboard left over from this year, was enough for the year. And I didn't buy any more than 3 boxes. It didn't matter that I could afford more. It didn't matter to me that it was a massively good offer, because you know what? Good deals do come around again. And I bought just enough to stay within my budget that I'm happy to spend on that amount. Because in the past, I have bought too much. I've ended up giving it away to friends. It's exactly the same with laundry. How many loads of laundry do you do a week? You might do a load every day. You might be like us. I do 3 loads of laundry per week. Might do 4 at the maximum, but on average, it's 3 a week. So I can then work out how many loads of laundry I do over a month or over a year. I can then see on the bottle how many washes I can get out of each bottle. The bottle that I bought, it said 44 washes. Well, I reckon I get a bit more than that because I never ever use as much as they say. I don't like the residue to stay in my clothes. I like it to rinse out well. So I managed to buy 6 bottles of laundry liquid and 4 bottles of laundry softener, and I knew that was enough for me for the year. I didn't need to buy any more than that. I absolutely stuck to my budget and the amount that I was going to buy. So yeah, there's good deals out there, but make sure, because I've done it in the past, that you don't overbuy. As I've already shared with you, I have the app, which is like having the store card, for every single supermarket that I use. Now here's something that you're going to need. If those stores, and some of our stores have that, the very, very, very best discounts put money back on your card. And then I can use that card, or literally, just zap it, I can use that to pay for shopping in the future. It acts exactly like money. And what you need to be to do that is quite organised, because each of those has a PIN number, and you are going to need that PIN number to do that. And sometimes you need the physical card to do that. So that's one thing. Some of our stores have just gone over to the digital card that you just use on your phone. Some have, some haven't. So there's another thing. You are going to need to know the PIN number for that card. That's unique to France. That might happen in other countries as well. But often the very, very best deals are where you get the money back on your card. You often then cannot spend that money until 24 hours later. Some might have a later date than that. It might be next week. But make the most of those store cards if you have them. Might be just unique to us here in France, but the discounts, if you do that, are astronomical. Local supermarket on branded laundry detergent were offering the same price as all the others, but they were offering a 90% cashback. That's amazing. And then people were saying, like, one person I knew said, well, I own rental properties. I rent gîtes out to people for holidays. So what I do in the January is when laundry detergent is on offer and I've got bedding to wash, each gîte sleeps 6 people and I've got 2 gîtes, I will then get all the laundry detergent for the whole summer season, all in one go. So look out for that. Store card cashback. Might be unique to France, let me know. But if you're here in France, make sure that you are using that and make sure that you've stored all those numbers, the PIN number for using that card when you go and spend the cash on your card. I want to finish by talking about practicalities. We have a €400 a month supermarket budget for all food, all drink, all toiletries, all cleaning products, all toilet paper, everything. It's quite a generous amount. We could scrimp and save and live off beans and make it 300, but we've chosen where we are comfortable. What we do with that budget is we take 10% per month where we specifically shop the sales for the very best deals, or we're buying something that can go into long-term storage. Dishwasher tablets, laundry liquid, shower gel, soap, cleaning products, tinned food, long life milk, dried milk, powdered potatoes, all of those things that we are going to use at some stage that have either a very long date or they're going to store. So that's something that we do. Could that be something that you do? Could you take 10% of your budget for the entire month and use that for those deeply discounted goods? As I said, that you're going to buy only what you need, only what's on your shopping list, and only the amount that you need. We, as I said, when we do that, we buy an amount for a long time. You can buy tinned food to last a year. You can buy laundry liquid to last a year. And there's an if and a but, isn't it? If you've got somewhere to put it. If you've got somewhere to put it. Another part of this is we have a freezer. If you've got a freezer, can you use that for when you get the really good deals? So let's remind ourselves of this. Know your PIN numbers, know how to use your apps, know when the deals are going to come out, know the days that the deals are going to come out, and know what time you need to get there to get those good deals. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to everyone who hits the like button. Thank you to all the subscribers, old and new. And we know half of you watching are not subscribers, so come on, hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell and you won't miss any of our money saving videos. On behalf of Mike and myself, we'll see you soon. Bye for now. Ah!